that's easy. So that you know for now. I wanted to share three things basically. So the benefits, why organizations are using ECF, how they're actually using it in practice. So the case studies, and some considerations maybe for way forward. So things we've learned or we hear in from the organizations where we apply ECF. So first, the benefits. Well, I think some of them were already mentioned, but for us and also for organizations where that we support and implement in ECF, there's a couple of things, basically three things that stand out. One is the fact that it's a uniform language, so it provides you a common way of talking about competences that is internationally accepted, that is developed by experts, people that really know what they're talking about, both from academic perspective as well as from industry. So that's one thing that basically provides them with the trustworthy and credibility. So that's an important argument to start using it. The second one is that it's pragmatic in a way. It's not all-encompassing. Maybe there was a small remark about rigid of frameworks. I think in the ECF that's limited. It's quite flexible in adapting it to your specific business context, adding, for instance, also elements around personal skills or business skills. So that's quite pragmatic, so to say. And the third one is that it's not just competence, it's also part of a broader development around IT professionalism. So there's relationships with ethical developments, with knowledge, with the whole education, training and certification part. And there's actually a community of people around that. So there's also a place where you can exchange stories and experiences. So the whole ITP movement, for instance, is key, at least what we hear back. And also, I think for the next ITP meeting, there's also one of the bigger steel companies in Europe joining with their story. So those three things are important, and of course those are more from the employer perspective, but it's also for the employee. So we find that it also helps in increasing basically employee satisfaction. It gives employee professionals a more, let's say, clear image of their next steps, basically how to move up the ladder. So that's on the benefit side. Then some practical cases, because that's what we're really here for. There's two things. Both Capgemini itself uses ECF, mostly in the trainings that we set out, because I'm personally a part of our consulting practice.